Here we are on our way to Appalachian Trail, Saturday morning, and it is the 11th of October. Looking forward to some good hiking. We are at Neels Gap, getting ready to get started. You can see the car. Had quite a drive up here. Here we go. Here we are, Springer Mountain, Appalachian Trailhead. Really foggy out, but really nice. I like the rain. Here's the map right here. So off we go. A little foggy out, going down the trail. Starting out. That's what it looks like. There's the crew right there. And, there she goes. There goes Carrie. There's Longstreet Falls. I've searched high and low and I found some firewood here. The woods are picked pretty clean. Got a whole lot of wood around. I found this little pile. It took about an hour, half hour to get it together. We'll try and make a fire. It's been raining since last night. And everything's wet. But to make a fire, it goes wet. At least that's my plan. Here's the my tarp. Got a little bungee here just to keep it up. And I got Jason Suddeth gave me his under hammock, which is great. It's going to keep me warm tonight. And got my hammock set up, and everything is clean and clear there. So I'm going to go ahead and make a fire because I got 3 girls coming back here, and I want to have a hot fire going for them. And my setup is different than most people do, obviously. I do have a ridge line right there. Got my socks drying. And I've got my hammock hanging. But the hammock is not attached to my ridge line. It's just on its own separate thing. The tarp, I mean. And so this is what it looks like. So I can put these corners out anywhere I want them. If it rains, doesn't matter. It can rain all night, I don't care. Whatever. My Kelty tarp will keep me dry. And we were at the shelter, and here is my friends. They have gone to take showers. And so here's a tent. It's a Big Agnes Fly Creek. Great light. Quite surprised, really, once you pull that out. And then there's Nemo, which is Carrie. And there's her setup right there. So this is our camp for tonight. It's the first night for me. And here we are in the woods. It's the morning after our first night. Lots and lots of rain. Poured rain all night. There's Jen over there. There's the tent and the Carrie's hammock. Here's my setup right here with my tarp. See there? Got my webbing and stuff up here. That's my hammock and my tarp tied up there. It's had to modify it during the night because water was going down the line here into the, getting my stuff wet. There's Jason's underliner they let me borrow. And there everything is. So I'm going around here. And this is where it was really draining down. really draining down this one here, right here. So I tied that on there, put a little rubber band on, made another knot right there, and the water dripped onto the ground and not down into my hammock. So sleeping bag's a little bit damp, but we're gonna pack up and head on. It's been raining all night and all day. There's a trail going down there. Stopped off to show you this pretty tree right here. I throw it on the rock, believe it or not. We came up from that way, and we're going back that way. Here we are, going up a very steep part of the trail here. That's going down, and that is my pack, of course, my water, and this is a really cool looking tree. The trail goes on up that way. So, another 4 miles to our camp. Good morning. This is the third morning here at Gooch Gap. Gooch Gap, that's where I am. And there's my Starbucks coffee. Got 3 packets in there of the Starbucks Via Colombian with some powdered milk. Tastes mighty fine, I must tell you. Mighty, mighty fine. It's been raining solid. Again, we're at Gooch Gap. It's been raining solid for 4 days now. Since we started, it's been raining. It has not stopped. But that's okay. We don't mind inclement weather. This is the shelter at Gooch Gap. A lot of, you hear that noise, that's little nuts falling out of the trees, hitting the metal roof there. I'm going to show you the inside of the shelter. It might be hard to see because it's so dark, but this is where people come and stay. There's a picnic table here. And then going inside, there's a ladder going up with a loft. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a loft up here. See it up there? It's hard to see. But that's where people sleep, and they sleep down here. You can see that people have left food. I found a shampoo bottle on the trail. I'm leaving that in case somebody needs to lather up. And here's some maps right here that show you where you are. This is the Gooch campground right here. It's got the map of where the campsites are and where the bathroom is and whatnot. It's got the bear warning signs, and all this stuff is maintained by volunteers, as you can see, like this guy right here, and some other ideas that people post in here. There's like a tube right here. If you can see it, it's got maps in it. Here's some food. It's almost impossible to see, but here's some food that's been left here. Which could be one reason why there's such a rat problem. See, look, that's what somebody left. They left all their food here. So, anyway, that's pretty interesting. Anyway, this is it. Here's a view out the window of Gooch Gap. Check back in soon. Gap. You can't really see anything because it's so dark out. There is, across the street, We came out of the woods right up there, up that hill there. Behind those trees where we came out of the woods. And we went right over Blood Mountain. Very long, 9-mile hike with no break. But it was fun. And I haven't been able to take that many videos because the rain's been so bad. I didn't want my phone to get ruined. But here we are. Talk to you soon. Well, guys, it's been a long 4 days on a rainy trail, getting rain and storms and tornadoes and blowing branches and trees. But we had a great time and went well over 30 miles, maybe closer to 40 miles from Springer Mountain to Neels Gap. And it was really fun. Going over Blood Mountain was cool. The shelter was really awesome. And so all this equipment is going to have to be cleaned up and dried out because it's all been wet. And fortunately, my sleeping bag and everything stayed dry during the affair. But gonna get everything packed up and ready so for our next adventure. So y'all take care. Bye.